Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn chapter number 2, that is linear equations in one variable. It is according to the NCERT syllabus. So do you know what do you mean by a linear equation? So what do you mean by a linear equation? You have already learned that in previous classes. 5x, 3x plus y. So these are all algebraic terms or algebraic expressions. So this is 5x, which is an algebraic term, and 3x plus y is an algebraic expression. Some more examples are, say, 2x plus 3y is an algebraic expression. Now, when I take this algebraic expression 2x plus 3y and equate it to, for example, say 30. Just I have taken an example as 30. So now this becomes an equation since an equality symbol is involved here. 2x plus 3y is the algebraic expression. 2x plus 3y is equal to 30 is the algebraic equation since it is involving an equality sign. So equality sign is missing in the algebraic expressions, which you have already learnt in 6th standard. Just you were told to write 3 algebraic expressions involving 2 variables of your own. Then you used to write 3y plus 2z plus 3m plus 8n. So this is an algebraic expression, but this one, which is involving an equality sign, makes this an algebraic equation. So now you understood what is algebraic equation. You now know the difference between algebraic expression and algebraic equation. So now what do you mean by linear equation? What do you mean by linear equation? What is this linear? See here, in this example, 3y plus 2z plus 3m plus 8n. What is the power of y? Power of y means to the power what you write. For example, y square. What is the power of y here? It is 2. The power is 2. The power of y is 2. What is the power of y here in 3y? The power of y is 1. The power is 1. Here y means y to the power 1. Here y square means y to the power 2. So the power is 2 here, whereas the power of y here is 1. So when you are having an expression, for example, see 3x plus y. What is the power of x here? The power of x is 1. What is the power of y here? It is 1. So when you are having an equation like this, 2x plus 3y is equal to 30, where the powers of the variables is 1, then you call it as a linear equation. So here 2x plus 3y is equal to 30, for example, which I have taken, is a linear equation. It is a linear equation because the power of the variables here is only 1. Now if it is 2x square plus 3y cube is equal to 30, then this is not a linear equation. Linear equation is the one where the power should be only 1. Okay, so in this chapter you are having linear equations, that is where the variables have the power 1, only 1, not squares or cubes. So the highest power it will be 1 only. Now consider this example, x square plus 1. Now is this a Linear expression, x square plus 1, is it a linear expression? No, it is not an linear expression, not a linear equation, because the power of x is 2. The highest power in this is, highest power is what? It is greater than 1. The highest power is greater than 1. It is true here. So this is not a linear equation, or linear expression. If I write x square plus 1 is equal to 10, say for example, this is not a linear equation. This is not a linear expression. This is an expression. This is an equation. This is not a linear expression. This is not a linear equation. Can you make out the difference what I am telling? So these are the basics that you have learned first before solving the problems. What do you mean by linear equation? What do you mean by linear expression? What is an algebraic expression? So now you have understood what is linear equation. Now the name of the lesson for you is linear equation in one variable. Means in these equations you will be having only one expression. For example, say either it is x, or either it is z, or either it is m, whatever it may be, and so on, whatever it may be, but you will be having the equations only in one variable. That is, you will not get the expressions to solve involving two variables. Now see here, x plus y is equal to 10. So now this is an equation, but it is involving how many variables? Two variables. What are the two variables? X and then y. They are the two different variables. But in this chapter you are going to learn the linear equations only in one variable. So in this video I am going to explain to you the whole lesson and two exercises, the problems completely. I'll solve the problems of the two exercises. You are already familiar with the LHS and RHS. For example, you take an expression here like this. 2x minus 3 is equal to 7, as they have given in the textbook. 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. So this is an algebraic equation. So this is an algebraic equation because it isn't having an equality sign. If only this was present, 2x minus 3 was present, this I would tell it as an algebraic expression. Since it is involving equality, it is algebraic equation. Now this algebraic equation, this part you are going to call it as LHS, and this part you are going to call it as RHS. Left hand side, right hand side. 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. Here in this equation there is only one variable. What is the variable? The variable is only one, that is x. That is only one variable is involved in this equation. At the same time the power of x is 1. Therefore it is called linear equation in one variable x. Understood? The name of the lesson, linear equations in one variable. And now let's move on to